Hi guys, it's Juliette. If you have not seen my previous videos, I am sharing plant care I have for my plants at home with you. I call this videos Green Moments, and today is the green moment for my Calathea plant. This plant is also potted in the planter with built-in sub-irrigation system, so it's self-watering planter. I like this planter because it allows me to display small plant on the floor without the need of the plant stand. I'm gonna take the inner pot outside of the cover so you can have a better view of my plant. So the water reservoir and the sub-irrigation system is built inside the inner pot. It's well sealed, so there is no mess. The water reservoir is the lower part of this inner pot, and then there's a separator, and then the plant is potted in the high and then upper part of the planter. Calathea plant comes in a wide variety of different leaf pattern, leaf color, leaf shape. This is my favorite variety. It's called Calathea rattlesnake. You can see how amazing the leaf pattern is on the bottom of the leaves. It has this deep purple color. It's a very easygoing plant. It likes slow to medium light. It will be happy by the north facing window. It will be happy by the east facing window, but if you have a lot of sun in your room, it is best to move it away from direct sun exposure so the leaves do not get burned. It likes to stay moist. It's not like the snake plant or pencil cactus that I spoke to about in my previous videos. So it does not like its soil to be very dry. It has to be consistently moist but not wet. As you can see, some of the leaves have dry edges, some dry tips. This leaf right here, it's actually very kind of yellowish and it feels softer compared to this guy here, which is like really firm and much more vibrant green. All this is, some of this actually is the result of winter blues, low humidity, maybe inconsistent watering. I'm gonna definitely trim the leaves today. I'm gonna check if it needs to be watered. I'm gonna clean it well. This plant is very attractive for spider mites, and as I mentioned in my other videos, spring is that when all the bugs get active. So in order for me to prevent from this plant being attacked by the spider mites, it needs really good cleaning, the top and the bottom of the leaf, not just with the Swiffer that I usually use, but with moist paper towel. So let's check the soil and see if this guy is ready to be watered. Again, I'm using my soil meter. Cannot live without it. The reading is at 3, 4. It's 3 here. It's 3, between 3 and 4. There, as you can see, we have the red zone, which is a dry zone, blue zone, it's a wet zone, and then we have a green zone, which is a moist zone. So ideal time to water this plant when the soil moisture meter is between 3 and 4. So my plant is ready to be watered. But before I do that, I also want to show you that in the past few months, the soil level went down. And you can see it recessed. Yeah, that's the edge of the pot, and that's how low the soil is. So this guy also needs the soil top up, and I use exclusively the soil from Good Dirt. It's peat moss soil. It's all natural, full of nutrients. It provides a great porosity, so it's perfect for the plants. And I will simply just top up the soil. And to the edge of the planter, because it's very important that the plant roots have a really good coverage. Having an adequate amount of soil will not provide a good coverage. The soil will dry out faster, so it is best to have a good level of soil around you. plant. While you're adding the soil, just firmly press it down, but not too hard. You don't want to pack it heavily. Apply pressure, medium pressure. Make sure the soil is even and it goes between the plant stems as well. I'm gonna press around it just to make sure it's all leveled. Yep, that's good. So now this thing is done and the soil is up to level. I can water my plant. And again, since it's potted in a self-watering planter, I'm gonna water the plant through the water reservoir here. I will just fill it up to the maximum mark and let the plant drink the water. I will take whatever water is needed when it needs to. Some of us believe to establish a proper watering routine, all we have to do is set up a reminder for ourselves, weekly or bi-weekly, and then when notification pops up, just grab the water and water the plant. This is not the right approach. That's how most of the plants get overwatered, because you need to really check your plant first before you water. The watering frequency changes throughout the year. It depends on the humidity level, light, indoor temperature, and airflow. So wintertime, for example, when we use heat and heat lowers humidity, we have a much higher indoor temperature. The watering frequency might be more often than compared to the summer. So it is important to check the soil before you water the plant. You can set yourself a reminder to check the soil weekly to make sure you don't miss the watering time, but not water this on the calendar schedule. It's not the good way to do it. So now my guy is watered and I can move to the cleaning part. I'm gonna use water and paper towel. You can also soak the paper towel in the water and just squeeze out excess water and use it as well, and very gently. There's no need to rush. I'm gonna clean the top and under, especially under, because that's where spider mites lay their eggs, right here in the center of the leaf. So just to make sure I get rid of anything, if there's anything there, I'm gonna give it a really good wiping. The spider mite eggs are not visible to our eyes. You can see this guy. Cleaning was really due. It's kind of dirty. I'm sorry. So you clean every single leaf. Yeah, it's a little dirty. And I will, after I'm done with the video, of course, I'm going to clean every single leaf. I just do not want to keep you here. So now I can show you how to trim the leaves, and also I will remove the leaves that I think better stay gone, just like this leaf that I showed you earlier that is turning all pale yellow. I'm just gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it all the way at the soil level, just simply like this. Actually, I'm gonna use this leaf to show you how to trim the leaves so I can get closer to the camera. So the leaf naturally has a pointy shape, and when you trim the leaf, it is best to follow the natural shape so the plant does not look like you just butchered it. And you just cut the dry edges. Is it just like this? The parts here can be trimmed too. You can just go along the yellow line. Yeah, you see? And that's it. So it looks much better, much cleaner. It's no harm to plant to trim it, and it has to be done throughout the year. Once again, because of the humidity levels, misting this plant can definitely help it to stay and feel fresh but the best way is just to have a humidifier in your apartment. It's not only beneficial for your plants, it's also beneficial for your skin. Grouping plants together is a good way to elevate the moisture level because plants release the moisture, so that's good to have them in the groups. So I'm gonna go around and trim some leaves to make sure it all looks perfect, because the aesthetic aspect of your plant is very important. Yep, there's another tip right here. Let me see if any other leaves need to be removed. Always make sure to check between the stems and remove any debris so the soil stays clean. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you one more time this amazing pattern of the leaves. And that's it for today. You have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you soon.